This is a different setting, so thanks for getting used to the change in location. I'd like to bring to attention, I'd like to do a roll call actually for members that are currently here. So let's go down the list. And since there's no chair has submitted the resignation, I shall chair the initial part of this meeting. Try my best at this. So starting with the Senate Rep, Ali Khalidin, sorry, not here. Taylor Quinn, Senate Rep, not here. Dylan Latondra, not here. Andrew Bucci, not here. John Hutton, here. All right. Rebecca Howarth, here. Laura Evans, Michelle Bernard, here. Ding Fang, oh yes. Giovanna Shelley, sorry. Jomal Varghese, Section Campus Director. Caitlin Lowe. Here. Yes. That's President. Christine Rankin?
Prophecy is Julian for the summer, but he's also not here.
Okay. Amelia McKenzie. Here. Brogan Carruthers. Here. Hannah Flood.
Yep.
Here. Sydney Miller. Daniel Smith.
Yeah.
Computer Science Representative. Anemona Agada. Hema Murden. Leah Staples. Here. David Levasseur from the dentistry.
So I'm taking his spot, and I'm Tom Steves.
Oh, pleasure to have you here.
Yeah.
Emily Whelan, the medicine representative, not here. DAG's president, Lizneen, here. Vishwa Patel. He's here. Interesting. It's not to the back. President myself, I am here. Jacqueline Skiptunis. Here.
So Emily Whalen.
Okay, Emily Whalen is here.
You can set it there.
Anywhere? Sorry, would you mind repeating the name?
Sure. Russell Christie. Here on behalf of them.
Great, thank you. So,
Is that everybody?
Danny Shanahan, VP Student Life, is not here, sent his regrets, and Jennifer Novoselsky is also sent his regrets. So at this point,
What about proxy forms for the people sitting in?
Yes, we'll.
Or like, did they send them in for like
No,
to Jake?
they have to sign before starting meeting. So please, I think it was Russell. Who else?
Does the regular person have to sign the proxy?
Yeah, we can.
Sorry.
Yeah. So just made some sort of It's happened before.
I'm not saying it is, I'm asking whether or not.
Yeah, I think so. Something was discussed.
This one.
24 hours. 24 hours?
That's what we're.
24 hours notice.
So who can move the appointment of the chair? Anybody?
No, I'm asking whether or not.
It wasn't a discussion.
Do we have access to Jake's email accounts that
Yes.
For the purposes of.
checking when they were sent in, if they were coming?
So at this point, I'd also like to point out that we've done roll call. Anybody can motion to either proceed with the appointment of the chair or appoint a personal privilege, parliamentary privilege on the number of members present.
We get the results. Roll call.
Thank you, Ms. Clark. Cool, good. 16 individuals are currently here. Ms. Lowe, the DAS representative.
Point of order, I do not feel that there are enough members present to fully ratify an appointment of chair.
I believe you may be right.
I motion to have the appointment of the chair be at next meeting and have the president act as chair, where his vote will have no vote for this meeting.
Wasn't the chair to be pro tempore?
Yeah, yes, finding.
The temporary chair for this meeting.
For this meeting.
For this meeting. I think it was just this.
Okay, just this meeting.
Was it just this meeting?
Okay, perfect. Never mind.
I don't know, if we feel that we can't appoint a chair, I don't know how we feel if we could carry on with any of the other business scheduled for this meeting.
Well, the matter is moot because at the end of the day, it has been brought to attention that members of council required for council meeting is not adequate due to quorum reasons. So the meeting will have to be rescheduled for another time. Yes. We will recess the meeting for no more than 15 minutes in an attempt to achieve quorum, and/or move to set a time for the next meeting and adjourn this meeting, and/or move to continue the meeting in the form of a forum, which is something uncharted territory. So please, a council can move to do any one of those three options.
Point of information, more on this forum idea.
Yes, what is the forum? I would imagine the forum, we'd have to actually refer somewhere. Yeah, there's no language around that specifically. So I would assume it's not a safe option to proceed with that.
Well,
I think it'd just be a discussion, but nothing
Discussion.
official.
well, most of the agenda items are discussion based, like the policy discussion, as well as the advocacy planning committee discussion. So
Very good
I
point.
feel those discussions are very important to be had. So if we're all here and we're all interested in doing
But
this.
we're not all here. Yeah.
The people that are here are the ones that are dedicated enough to be here.
Yeah, but everyone's gonna come to next meeting and vote, and they're not gonna have the education to vote if they were here for the discussion.
So point of order, actually, John Hutton has reached
So this
this.
is a point of parliamentary inquiry. How many people do we need for quorum?
18.
18.
Oh, sorry. 18.
We find 2 people.
An email can be sent to, we can adjourn for 15 more minutes, in which I will send an email, in which case I can send an email to the, to basically the council list and kind of a reminder for folks to show up. And we can reconvene in 15 minutes and see what the results are. Alternatively, we can move to set the time of the next meeting and adjourn this meeting. Or the third option, which has been stated by Ms. Lowe, since there are no items for decision to be made anyway, we do have policies that were supposed to be discussed and then decided on the next meeting. A discussion can take place in form of forum.
There is one item for decision that would just have to be moved to the next meeting.
Yes.
I think in light of the idea that when we do have presentations, we do have discussions of any sort in council, it is with the purpose of having information so that we're capable of making decisions farther down the line. So if we have people here that aren't necessarily even permanent members of council, and particularly if we don't have quorum, if you wanted to have discussions about something independently of council, that's totally acceptable. That's something that I would think would be a benefit. But for the purposes of council, I would not say that we should hold any kind of meeting with any official nature now. I don't think that would be due diligence.
So how would individuals like to move given this is in.
I think our options are.
We get one more person.
The floor is open for a motion.
Okay, I moved to recess for 15 minutes to see if we can get 2 more people.
All right.
Does anyone know someone
Yeah,
that can
does anyone
contact that has a chance of being here?
Well,
Or wait,
In
15
town.
minutes?
Let's go through the list of councillors not here and gossip about them and see if we can get them to come.
Keep in mind this is
Right,
public.
Cindy Miller is in Italy, I know she's gonna make it.
All right.
I'm guessing Jen and Danny are
No,
in town.
unfortunately, yes, they're out of town. Reaching them by Skype would be futile.
I don't know. Everyone from Sexton is here.
We actually don't need a motion to recess, so I declare this meeting officially recessed. Jake, you want to turn the cameras off? right, and we're back. So at this point, we have not had any new councillors attending the meeting, and the floor is open to motions to adjourn meeting, and which will entail a rescheduling of this meeting. The DAS representative taking the
Motion to adjourn this meeting due to not reaching quorum and reschedule meeting for 1 week's time.
All right. At this point, the motion is on the floor and open to debate.
Second.
Sorry, yes, that's been seconded. And now the motion is on the floor and open to debate. Anybody would like to call the question?
Motion to call the question.
All right, seconded by the section campus director before deputy director planning representative. All right, all in favor of adjourning the meeting? 1 week's time.
Graduate shortest council.